Extent and geography. The Byzantine province of Spania never extended very far inland and received relatively little attention from East Roman authorities, probably because it was designed as a defensive bulwark against the Gothic invasion of Africa, which would have been unnecessary distraction at the time when the Persian Empire was a larger threat in the east. The most important cities of the Byzantine Spania were Malaga and Cartagena. The probable landing sites of the Byzantine army, which was renamed from the Cartageo Nova to Cartageo Spartaria, is unknown which of these two cities was the provincial capital, but it was almost certainly one of them. The cities were the centers of the Byzantine power, and while a few were retaken by Anglia, the ones which were retained were a bulwark against the Visigoth attempts at reconquest. The Goths easily ravaged the countryside of Spania, but were inept at sieges, and the fortified towns were safe centers of Roman administration. There are few cities which can be confidently considered to have been under Byzantine government in that period. The city of Medina Sidonia, as Acidonia, was held until 572, when it was recognized by Levigold. Gizgonza, also Ginzgonza, ancient Segotina, or Segotia, was also held until the reign of Witteric from 603 to 610, and it indicates that the south of the province of Baetica was completely Byzantine for the Belega to the mouth of the Guadalete in the province of Carthagenesis, wherein lays Cartagena, and of which it was the capital. The city of Baja was also Byzantine, and it probably resisted the inroads of Levigold in that territory in 570, though it was Visigoth by 589. Among the cities which had been disputed as being Byzantine, Cordoba is the greatest. Some historians suspected it of being the first capital of the province of Spania, and ascribed the cities of Isija, or Astigi, Cabra, Agabra, Godix, Assi, and Granada, Iberis, to the Byzantines on this basis, but there is no positive evidence in the sources of Roman rule, if any, of these cities. Cordoba was in a state of rebellion, briefly joined by Seville from 566 to 567, until Levigold put it down in 572. It may have had a local government during this period, or may have been recognized by Byzantine suzerainty. Aside from the southern parts of the provinces of Baetica and Carthagenesis, the southern Levant, the Byzantines also held Ceuta across from the Gibraltar and the Balearic Islands, which had fallen to them along with the rest of the Vandal kingdom. Citta, though it has been Visigoth and was destined to be associated with the Iberian Peninsula for its subsequent history, was attached to the province of Mauritania Secuda. The Balearics were Baetica, and Carthagenesis formed the new province of Spania. By the year 600, Spania had dwindled to little more than Malaga and Cartagena, and the Balearics extended no further north than the Sierra Nevada. George of Cyprus recorded only of Civatis, city and people, in the province, the Mesopotamians, though the meaning of this uncertain. Jose Soto Chica and Ana Barra Barrejo identified the city with modern Algeciras through a translation of the Greek Mesopotamianoia to the Arabic of Al-Dizarat, or similar meaning.